Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at my top 5 offensive linemen in the class of 2023. This is offensive linemen in general, doesn't matter if they're projected at tackle or on the interior offensive line. Before we get started, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 5, we have Alex Burkmeyer. He projects as an offensive guard or a center in college. He's currently committed to Penn State, going to play for James Franklin. Alex is currently 6'5", 290 pounds, and I do project him to play guard at Penn State. When watching him, I see a lot of Brandon Sheriff when he was with Washington. Along with the size, he brings a nasty style to his blocking. When you watch him, you notice he's good at maintaining blocks, and a lot of the time, offensive linemen will hit someone and then move up to the next level, but that defender that they initially blocked, he'll end up making the play. I don't see that with Alex whatsoever. I see him finishing his blocks and driving the defenders out of the play entirely. I think that's a great attribute to have at this stage in his career. Now, with how good he is in the run game, he's an absolute beast while run blocking, but can get better in pass protection. Sliding his feet and picking up a blitzing backer is probably where he struggles the most, just by watching his film. He's a little late sometimes, pulling over and picking someone up. Even though he does pick them up, that's high school. It's going to be a little different in college. Those linebackers are going to be a lot faster coming down. Definitely something you want to keep an eye on here. Overall, I really like the kind of player Penn State is getting. You think of what they have at quarterback and running back. You have Drew Aller, then Nick Singleton. Adding an instant impact player up front, this is very beneficial. Coming at number 4, we have Javen Williams, another Penn State commit, but he projects to be an offensive tackle. James Franklin picked up arguably the best interior lineman and also got top tackle in the same class. One of the top tackles in this class in Williams. Williams is a 6'5", 295-pound player, and just like Burkmeyer, he's dominant in the run game. When you see 295 pounds and knowing he's going to get bigger, you wonder about his agility. Williams is very fast for his size, and that helps him get to the second and third level on run plays. With being so agile, when he's blocking in the open field, it allows him to locate and hit blockers. Not every day do you see linemen being able to track down and block defensive backs, but Williams has the ability to do so. As I said, he's very agile and athletic, but can often get pushed back initially in pass protection. Now, I don't doubt he will add the upper body strength, but it's definitely something he needs to improve on. At number 3, we have our first of 2 Miami commits in Samson Okunlola. He's standing at 6'5", 305 pounds. Samson also wrestles and moves well for being 305. He's very agile and plays low at all times. Playing low and understanding leverage is probably his biggest strength. When you watch him, the moment he gets out of his stance, he shows a burst and fires off the ball. He delivers powerful blocks in the run game. If I were to grade him as a run blocker, I would give him an A, and with very little hesitation. The same goes for pass blocking. His nickname isn't Pancake Honcho for anything, or for nothing I should say. He knows how to set up defenders and then deliver a powerful move. The most common thing I noticed when watching him was he likes to let the edge rusher engage, then uses his overwhelming strength to finish off the block. Going forward, his IQ, size, and strength will allow him to be a multi-year starter at Miami and a high NFL draft pick. At number 2, we have Francis Mauigoa, another offensive tackle, headed to play for Miami. Francis is 6'6", 325 pounds. The first thing I'll say about him is that he looks like the next Penei Sewell, and it's only fitting he's going to play for Mario Cristobal. Watching Francis play is quite the experience. He's just as dominant as any tackle we've seen coming out of high school in recent memory. I'm not sure we've seen someone like him since Evan Neal in terms of athleticism. At that size, being so athletic, you just don't see it every day. He's got a great vertical, and his short area quickness makes him look like a tight end moving out there. But remember, this kid is 325 pounds. I'm not sure if you guys remember the Evan Neal box jump video when he jumped up and put one leg front, then the other one, the one foot on the back. Just never seen that before, and Francis Mauigoa just did that probably a year ago now. Very impressive. But yeah, he's such an impressive prospect, and he knows how dominant he is. In the run game, it's overwhelming size and strength right at the defense every single time. And I think Francis could be a day one player at Miami. Him along with Samson Okunlola, that's going to be one of the best tackle duos in all of the FBS here in a couple of seasons. Now finishing off the list at number 1, we have Kadyn Proctor, offensive tackle. He's an Alabama commit. Proctor is 6'7", 330 pounds, and as I mentioned, he's headed to play for Nick Saban. It goes to show how good of an offensive line class this is when Mauigoa and Okunlola aren't even number 1, when I think they're an argument for top 15 players in the entire class. Proctor is no exception here. The moment he hits campus and gets into practice, he'll be battling for starting time, and at his size, he'll physically be ready. Like Francis, he's a jumbo athlete and can move very well for his size. He really doesn't have any weak spots to his game. He has big hands, quick feet, and a very high IQ. That's also the main reason I put him at number 1. No weaknesses, really, and we all know his floor is most likely an all-conference player, but his ceiling is probably All-American, top 15, top 20 draft pick. I'm excited to see if he gets reps with first team come spring ball, and I'll definitely be tuning in to Alabama spring game to find out. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Let me know who your favorite offensive lineman is in the 2023 class. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.